This is Seycan Işık, the English teacher of Atatürk University, Private Foundation Secondary School. Today, you know, we have limited time, so let's start our lesson. My lovely students, please open your books and follow me. Do it with me. You can open that page, page 73. I know some of you now say, teacher, we know here we did these pages, but in two classes, as far as I remember, in 7A and 7C, we didn't do here. So if you know here, please try to remember your knowledge, what you have learned, okay? Please repeat your information. While you are opening your books, I want to remind you shortly the conditionals. I taught you conditional type 0 and type 1, you know. Please remind them shortly. Conditional means şart cümleleri, and we use the word if, the connector. You know, we have got two sentences, and we use if to link these sentences. Type 0, when we talk about general truths, I mean the actions, the things that always happen, we use type 0. Remember it. If you add, look at the example, if you add 2 and 2, you get 4. This is a general truth, we cannot change it. We use it usually from mathematics and physics rules. And we use present simple in two sentences. And type 1, when we talk about real actions, but the things that likely to happen in the future, we use type 1. You know, nowadays the world has a severe epidemic, everybody knows it. It's coronavirus. And look at the example, please. If this epidemic ends soon, we will come to school all together happily. In the first sentence, in the sentence with if, we use present simple tense, and we are talking about the future, so we use future tense in the other sentence. Will or won't, you can use. Now, let's talk about unless. Unless means, it means if not. In Turkish, you can say olmazsa. I know you all get bored during these days because you have to stay at your homes. And most of you maybe say like this, if I don't go out, I will get insane. Well, what is insane? It means crazy, mad. Look at here, in this sentence, if and not. Let's change this sentence by using unless. I'm repeating it. Unless means if not. So, in our sentence, we don't use if and not here. Unless I go out, I will get insane. Dışarı çıkmazsam delireceğim. They have got, these two sentences have got the same meaning. But be careful here. When we use unless in our sentence, the structure is positive. The meaning is negative, but we don't use any negative particle in our sentence. We don't use not, because the meaning is negative. And one more example to you. Maybe some of you, I don't know who, says to your mother, I'm so sorry. Maybe some of you asks to your mom, Mom or Dad, can I play video games because I get very bored during the day? And your mother's answer, if you don't finish your homework, you can't play video games. Let's write it with unless. We don't use if and not here. Omit them of the sentence. Unless you finish your homework, you can't play video games, my dear.
Games, my dear. I'm sorry. You can write them on your notebooks when you want. Now let's do exercise 11 from your Spark books. I hope you follow me. Look at exercise 2, sentence 2. If it doesn't rain, we will go out. Let's make it with unless. You don't use if and not here. Unless it rains, we will go out. But in the sentence with unless or if, you use present simple tense. Remember present simple? We use the bear verb. I play, I go like this. But he, she, it rains, plays, goes. We should use the suffix as at the end of the verb. If we don't book our seats now, we won't go on holiday. Book, this book is not kitab, as everybody knows. It's the verb here. It means make a reservation. For example, book a ticket, flight ticket, book a hotel room, like this. Let's make it with unless, if and not. Do not use them. Unless we book our seats now, we won't go on holiday. Most of your teachers maybe say this sentence to you. If you don't work hard, you will fail the test. Let's change it. Use the unless. Unless you work hard, do not use here, you will fail the test. Fail, means not be successful. You won't be successful at the test. If he isn't on time means being punctual, arrive somewhere on time. He will miss the bus. Let's make it with unless. Unless he is on time, he will miss the bus. The second sentence is always the same. While you are writing, I want to remind you this. The word miss has got three meanings, One is kaçırmak, ıskalamak. The other is bekar bayan. And the last one, everybody knows its meaning, özlemek. And my lovely students, I really miss all of you. Because it's very difficult to teach a class with no students. I'm passing the exercise. And here, there is type 2. Let me explain it to you. You can see it here. Type 2. When we talk about present things, but it is unreal. We don't talk about future or past. We are talking about present, but it's unreal. In our first sentence, in the sentence when we use if, we use past tense. Remember past tense? If we don't have any verb, what is verb? Remember play, go, study, swim, sleep. If we don't have any verb, we should use was or were. But, in past tense, we use I was, he, she, it was, you, we, they, were. But in type 2, it's a little bit different. With all the subjects, it doesn't matter. I, you, he, she, it, with all the subjects, we use were. He were, if he were, if I were. If I were a scientist, I would invent. In our second sentence, in type 2, we use would or negative form, wouldn't, could or couldn't. I would invent a vaccine. Vaccine, it means aşı, for COVID-19. Eğer ben bir bilim insanı olsaydım, COVID-19 için bir aşı icat ederdim. But I'm not a scientist. It's unreal. I'm just a teacher. And look at the other example, please. If I had a lot of money, had, the second form of the verb have, Or if I were rich, eğer zengin olsaydım, I would buy, watch out here, it is the short form of the word would. I would buy a black Mercedes. If I were rich, eğer zengin olsam, but I'm not rich. When we talk about present and unreal actions, things. Let's do the type 2 exercises together. If I weren't sick, eğer hasta olmasaydım, in the second sentence, we use would or wouldn't. I would go to the party, but I'm sick. I couldn't go to the party. If what is the second form of find? You all know, found. If I found a puppy in the street, I would take it home. Puppy, you mean it's a newborn dog, it's a baby dog. If the second form of can is could. If he could swim, we would go to the pool, but he doesn't know how to swim. If you exercised more, you can look at here, the past form of exercise. You would lose weight, kilo verebilirdin, but you're fat now. If I had more free time, the past form of take is took. I took up a hobby. It's not take up means start a hobby. I hope you wrote down on your books. I'm passing here. This exercise 13, you should fill these blanks with your own words about yourself, but let me do one or two. For example, if I were rich, I gave an example to you just a few minutes ago. If I were rich, I would travel all around the world, maybe. Or if I had one wish, you know what wish means? Try to remember the story, our story, Aladdin and the magic lamp. In this story, the genie comes out of the light and it asks, you have 3 wishes. What are they? If I had one wish, let me think. I would wish to be a martyr. Martyr means şehit. I would wish to be a martyr for my country. I'm passing here. Page 14. Here there's a letter. But before reading this letter, there are some questions about it. Look at the pictures. I'm looking. What are they? What can you see at the pictures? There are some stalactites and stalagmites here. And here you see some people. They are in a cave. Here is a cave. And they are doing something. Let's learn it. And read the first sentence of each paragraph, this sentence, and what do you think the letter is about? Hi James, guess what? Something interesting. Guess what? What happened? What's happening? I'm going on the perfect holiday. They are on a holiday, and there are a lot of activities you can do there. What kind of activities? Maybe we'll learn it. This trip is going to be fun. A funny trip. Now, let's read the paragraph and learn what are they going to do. I'm sorry. Here is the paragraph. Okay. Let's listen it. I will sometimes stop it and I'm going to explain it.
Hi James, guess what? I'm going on the perfect holiday. I'm going to Waitomo Caves in New Zealand. The place is in a part of the country that is famous for its spectacular landscape. I can't wait. I'm leaving next week. Paul and Amy, my cousins, are coming with me, so if you're interested, you can come too.
Please stop here. They are on the holiday. Where? In New Zealand. Waitomo Caves. They are going to go there. And these caves, this place is famous for. For example, Erzurum is famous for its jar kebab. It's famous for its spectacular landscape. Landscape, you know, it means a view, a beautiful view, scene, scenery, manzara. Spectacular, awesome, brilliant, wonderful, perfect. I can't wait. He's not a patient person. I'm leaving next week. Who are coming to that holiday? Paul, Amy, his band's cousins. And if you are interested, you can come with us too, he said.
There are a lot of activities you can do there. The first thing I'm going to do is blackwater rafting.
Yes, there are a lot of activities. What kind of activities are they going to do there? Firstly, they'll do black water rafting. What's black water? The water is not black. But this is a kind of sport like whitewater rafting. You know what kind of sport rafting is? But they are doing this in a cave. So, you know, inside the cave, it is dark. So it is called black water rafting. Let's go on.
It's almost the same as whitewater rafting, but you do it on an underground river. And instead of riding on a raft, you use tubes and ropes.
Stop here. It's nearly the same as the whitewater rafting, but you do it an underground river, not a normal river. And instead of riding on a raft, you don't use a raft in blackwater rafting. You just use tubes. What is tube? You can think about YouTube maybe, or your science teachers or some scientists use some test tubes in the labs, science laboratories, and ropes. What is rope? It's a kind of a thick, strong thread. You use tubes and ropes in this black water rafting.
I know it sounds a little dangerous, but they show you how to do everything, and they provide all the safety equipment you need, like helmets, wetsuits, and...
wetsuits and footwear. Yes, it's a little bit dangerous, but they give you all the safety equipment. What kind of equipment you need? Like helmets, you know, to protect your head. Wetsuits, some swimmers, some divers wear it. And footwear, something you wear on your foot, like your shoes.
Footwear. All you need to take is a swimsuit and a towel, because you're definitely going to get wet.
Yes, because you are going to do a blackwater rafting. Rafting is a sport, something done in a river, so you are going to get wet. So you should take a towel and a swimsuit with you.
We're also going to visit the glowworm caves, where the walls glow from the tiny little worms that cover them.
Okay. Then they are going to visit glowworm caves. This is the second cave they are planning to visit. The first one is Waitomo Caves. The second one is glowworm caves. Worm, it's a kind of animal, a disgusting animal. For example, think that you are eating an apple and you see, what's in it? It's disgusting. A tiny, small insect. And glow, it means shine. The sun shines every morning. It glows. They are glowing. Parlıyormuş bu küçük solucanlar bu mağaralarda.
After that, we want to go to the Anlatimi caves to see the stalactites and stalagmites.
Okay. Then the third one, they are going to go Anlatimi caves. What are they going to see there? Stalactite and stalagmite. I know these are new words to you. Stalactites and stalagmites are in the caves. Watch here, see them? They are stalactites. They are hanging down from the roof of a cave, and stalagmites are lying on the ground, circuit and decayed. How old are these stalactites?
They are thousands of years old.
They are thousands of years old. They are very old.
This trip is going to be fun. It isn't going to be expensive either. Prices range from $30 to $85 per night.
This is not expensive. The prices, the money, you know, it ranges. It is changing. It changed from $30 to $85 per night, and they will pay.
We are going to stay in a nice bed and breakfast for about $50 a night.
They are going to stay at a bed and breakfast. It's a kind of accommodation, not like a hotel or five-star hotels. Bed and breakfast, they are much more cheaper. They are going to pay just $50 a night.
So, what do you think? Would you like to come with us? I really hope so. I'm sure we'll have a fantastic time.
Would you like to come with us? Listen to my example, please, carefully. If Ben asks me this question, I would answer, would you like to come with us? If I were there, I would definitely go there. Please check my answer from here. If I were there, I would definitely go to that cave. But I'm not there. I'm not in New Zealand. I'm here. This is unreal. Type 2. Let's finish the paragraph.
Talk to you soon, Ben.
Ben writes this letter to James. Now, let's do the exercises about the paragraph. Read the text and choose the correct answer. Ben is going on holiday with whom? He is not alone. Remember, with his cousins. To do the black water rafting, you don't need any rafts, because to do white water rafting, you need rafts. You just use tubes and ropes. The price, the money to do black water rafting includes swimsuits, all safety equipments. Where is it written? Here in the paragraph. They give you all the safety equipment. Where is it? Sorry. Okay. In the glowworm caves, what can you see? What can you do there? Of course, there are some worms, so you can see the insects, because worms are also insects. And Ben's accommodation, please watch out here. This word is very important. Accommodation means konaklama, kalacak yer. And Ben's accommodation, how much does it cost? I know, you remember, you know the answer, is $50 for a night. Did you know? Yes, you know it. Stalactites hang down from the roof of the cave, and stalagmites, they stick up from the floor of the cave. And our last exercise about this paragraph, fill the words with the suitable sentence. Famous, it's well known. Stalactite, I've said it just 1 minute ago. They are hanging down from the roof. Spectacular, it's very brilliant, awesome, great, you can say. Cave, most of the students know it, but I would explain it. Some spiders, some insects live there. Safety equipments, güvenlik, and range is changing, range from the prices. New Zealand has got what kind of landscapes? Remember manzara. What kind of landscapes New Zealand has got? It has got spectacular landscapes. To do blackwater rafting, you need to have what kind of safety equipment if you don't want to die. Waitomo caves are, yes, they are in New Zealand, we know, but they are very famous in that country. A blah blah is a long piece of rock hanging down. It's a stalactite hanging down from where? From the roof of a cave. Bed and breakfasts, their price, bed and breakfast range in price from $30 to $85 per night. I hope you wrote it down. Let's start from the other page. In this page, there's an easy paragraph, easy conversation, but before reading it, you should know these statements, and if you know this, you can understand the conversation clearly. If you don't know, you can write it down on your books. What can I do for you? Can I do something for you? Do you want something from me? I would like some information, please. Would like means want. I want to learn. I would like some information. Give me the details. I don't know what it is. How much does it cost to get in? I want to get in here, get any place. I want to get in an aquarium, a museum, or a sports center. But how much does it cost? Enjoy your visit. Have fun, enjoy it. Keyfine bak. And let's read our paragraph, but I suppose our lesson is going to finish in 2 minutes, okay? You know, on Thursday, we have got one more lesson, and we are going to continue from our Spark books again. Please, my lovely students, I know you will do it. Please look at that page, and also here, this page about the time machine, H.G. Wells. Check these words part. If you don't know any words and unknown words, please look it up in your dictionaries and write the Turkish meanings on your books. This is your homework until Thursday. And for today, just for today, I gotta go now. Our lesson has finished. Take care of yourself and do not forget, stay at home and stay healthy.